I have been failing when it comes to entrepreneurship and my goals for the past 1.5, maybe even 2 years. I've made an attempt at Amazon FBA, YouTube automation, Etsy dropshipping, affiliate marketing, social media marketing. I'm on my 4th dropshipping store. All the other ones failed. I try to sell this, and this. Zero money. The only money that I've made outside work and maybe like student finance, maybe like £170 from YouTube. Other than that, nothing. And guess what I'm doing right now? Searching for another product. I'm broke. It's Monday right now, but on Saturday, I clocked out of work at 8 p.m. Today at 1 p.m, I've got uni. It's 12:32. I'm gonna be late. You're obviously a brokey too because you clicked on this video. Me and you are the same. Unlike all the other YouTubers that have already made 50, 10K, 100K a month, you might even drive. I take the bus. In my professionalism, one of the things that I've realized is that YouTube will not save you, bro. You see all these YouTubers like, yeah, just do this if you want to make money, and do this if you want to make money. That causes everyone to just be thinking about cars and houses and stuff like that when you don't provide any value. Me and you both, man, we're on the same boat. When people clock that those videos are not the ends all be all to reaching your goals, you either quit or you have a very rude awakening. And in my case, I had a very rude awakening. Although I'm not making 50,000 a month, I have some advice for you. I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, Tommy, you don't really make money. You're not really successful. Why should I listen to you?
Well, can Simon Cowell sing? That's what I thought. I may not have made it there yet, but it's one of those things where I've passed the stage where it's even possible for me to give up. So listen, you might actually take something from this. One thing that's kept me going is the understanding that quitting is the biggest waste of time ever. You might as well have not started in the first place. You start something, you commit to it, and you see the end goal, and because stuff got rough, you quit. In the Bible, it says something along the lines of, when the oxen is not around, the house is clean. I'll put the verse here. When you're cooking in the kitchen, things get messy, things get dirty. When you decide to leave just because it got dirty and go back to what you were doing before, because you put time, effort, money into it, all that is gone to waste the moment you decide, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But even if you keep going for 2 years, 3 years, it hasn't gone to waste because you haven't stopped yet. That's the truth about it. And all those business models I've mentioned, I've made an attempt at Amazon FBA, YouTube automation, Etsy dropshipping, affiliate marketing, social media marketing. The one thing that made me fail is the fact that I just didn't do it anymore because it got too hard. I wasted all that time trying out all those business models, and that's why it's been maybe 2 years since I've been failing. You fail when you quit. That's the truth. Which brings me on to my next point. This is a really good one, so come closely for this one. Success doesn't care how much you fail or how hard you try. And I would know this. You know why? Each time I flopped, I used to think to myself, damn, next one I got it. But like literally, I failed like 10, 15 times. There's no way I'm gonna fail the next time. Nope, that's not how it works. The money or your success in something doesn't care how hard you try or how much you fail. It cares about how much value that you're producing. And if you're producing no value, you're gonna keep failing over and over and over and over. These are tough pills to swallow, but if you can swallow them, there's nothing that can stop you. If you fail again, you'll just know, yeah, obviously I'm just not providing value.
Which brings me on to my next point.
You are thinking way too much about the cars and the houses and the beautiful families that come from your success and whatever it is that you're trying to do, and your mind completely lacks actually providing value to people or to whatever situation it is for you to get to where you need to get to. And that's where I was. For those of you that don't know, my favorite car is the Mercedes-AMG GT63 SE. Beautiful car. I used to think about that all the time. All the time I think about it. I was going to car dealerships, right? I used to sit in the car just so I could feel it. Just so I could feel it. But someone will ask me,
okay, so what are you gonna do to make the money to get this car?
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of doing drop shipping right now. What? And it was maybe only 4 or 5 months ago that I clocked. This is not gonna get me anywhere. You know what I mean? Think more about trying to create value than all the add-ons that come after that value has been created. 1000% they'll come, but only if you've actually created value or if you get lucky. You're working on what you're working on and then you failed. Now you're crying. Did you take time to understand why you failed? It's gonna go two ways after you fail. You're either gonna give up and go do something else, or you're gonna try again. Did you actually take time to look at the process that you created up until that point and think, oh, that is why you failed? Because I didn't. Now, each time a product fails, I pinpoint exactly where those products failed and why they failed. Whether it was my advertising, my website, the product itself. Because sometimes it's not even anything technical. Sometimes your service or your product is just bad. So do that. I'm gonna be doing it too. I'll even be telling you about where I failed. I'm not gonna be telling you about the products that I find, because I'm not gonna lie. Game is the game, bro. I can't have you niggas stealing my products. But I'll be telling you if another store failed, where it failed, because I'm documenting my journey. In this video, I will be starting a dropshipping store from scratch with not a lot of money. All these other YouTubers that you watch have already got to where you want to be. I'm on the journey. Try not to compare yourself to all of these YouTubers as well. They're where they need to be. They've done what they need to do. Continue to progress. Quitting is a waste of time. Success doesn't care how much you failed. Stop thinking about cars and houses. Think about actually providing value and understand why it is that you failed. Dropshipping is dead. Or so they say. Or so they say. Or so they say. In this video, I will be starting a dropshipping store from scratch with not a lot of money. There's only one way to find out. So you will be watching somebody go from start to finish in the whole journey.